If you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this reading is for you. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest for another Libra. Okay, I'm going to be doing current and then future energy. For your current energy, I have the Six of Pentacles. I have the Chariot. Sorry, the Six of Cups, not Pentacles. The Chariot. I have the Nine of Pentacles, and I have the Queen of Wands. So with the Six of Cups, I'm so sorry, oh my gosh. With the Six of Cups, clarified with the Moon, I am seeing that you have probably been, if you're not currently, in a very nostalgic time. I think that you are really revisiting maybe like past traumas is kind of what I'm getting, because with the Moon, sometimes the Moon can represent like secrets or illusions or just like parts of things that are maybe a little bit dark, and I feel like you were kind of revisiting those parts of your life to get some clarity around them maybe. And then with the Chariot, I'm seeing that you're moving forward from that. I think that like you did what you needed to do. You kind of got the clarity that you needed there, or maybe you are currently getting the clarity you need there so that you can move forward from Five of Wands. Maybe just like some kind of conflicting energy. I think that like maybe there was something that like was a conflict that reached a breaking point where you were just like, okay, I have to address this, and then now I'm going to move on from it. And the Chariot is success, so it's like you're successfully moving away from it. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles with the Lovers. So I feel like you've really gotten yourself to a point where you are either financially or just in general in life kind of enjoying the luxuries of life. I do think that this is like some financial independence. I feel like you got to a point where you can take care of yourself and you're just like really have a little bit of a flow going on that you didn't before. My cat's trying to escape. So with the Lovers, I am seeing that I feel like you do kind of have like a want for love. Maybe this is for someone who's single, or you know, whatever the case is. I just think that it's the universe kind of saying to remember, before you make any choices as far as love is concerned, to remember what it took to get you to this place. So I feel like since you're kind of in this very like content place where you are in like a financial good flow, that it's gonna kind of take a lot for you to want to be in a relationship, because you've gotten to be so independent and you can rely on yourself. So when you do make a choice, it's going to be very much like you're in control of the choice, because you have the freedom that you need right now. And so love is kind of just like on the back burner when it comes to any type of like courting or anything. You just really are going to be doing that from a very healthy standpoint, because you know that you can handle everything on your own at this point. And then with the Queen of Wands, I see like you are very balanced. So kind of just like the same kind of energy. I feel like you have gotten to a point, like I said, where you've addressed like the positive and the negative parts of yourself. You're really standing in like a good energy, and you really have broken away from conflict like in your life. So I think that also is kind of reflecting on like that Lovers card, saying that like maybe when you are thinking about or contemplating love, it is going to be something that you're a little hesitant about, because you have broken away from very, I don't want to say toxic energy, but just argumentative energy or just like petty drama. Like you're above that right now, you're sitting above that, you're away from that. So it is going to be something maybe that is a little not as much priority, because you're just content with where you are in this moment. Let's do future energy. Okay, Libra, for your future energy, I have the King of Swords, I have Justice, I have the Hanged Man, and I have the Lovers. So what I am seeing with the King of Swords, with the Six of Wands as clarification, I see that you are having a lot of success in finding mental clarity and strength within yourself. Like I feel like all this current energy of you like revisiting your past traumas and just like kind of going within and then really finding this like energy to sustain your own lifestyle on your own. Like all of that stuff is really leading for you to be very mentally strong and for you to be able to put boundaries with people when you need to, and like you really just have your head on your shoulders. But then with Justice and the Nine of Cups specifically in reverse, I am seeing that like once you get to that point where everything in your head is like straightened out and you feel like so strong and you feel like everything in that sense is sorted out, like I said, you're gonna get to a point where you're kind of like, okay, but like what about like as far as emotional satisfaction now? Like when is that gonna come into play? Because like I feel like you kind of put it on the back burner for a minute because you were so worried about like getting your mental stuff straightened out. And then now specifically, I think when it comes to love, you're kind of just like, when is it gonna be my turn? When am I gonna get my justice? When am I gonna get my fair relationship for what I know that I now can give out? Because with the Knight of Cups in reverse, if it was upright, it's like wish fulfillment, it's happiness, emotional satisfaction, and it being in reverse, I feel like you are kind of just complacent in the moment. You're not really like happy, like not that you're not happy, but you're not really like satisfied in that area of your life, like in your love life or anything, but you're also not like super like, oh, I need to have it right now. You're just, like I said, complacent. But I think also in the back of your head, you are kind of wondering like, when will it be my turn though? And then with the Hanged Man and the High Priestess, I feel like you're gonna kind of get to a point where you're just like, okay, I am surrendering to the universe or whatever higher being you believe in. I think that you're gonna be like, okay, I did the work for myself. I've been doing the work for myself. So now I'm just gonna kind of surrender and wait for whatever is supposed to take place because the High Priestess is just like a higher power, a higher being, and the Hanged Man is you waiting. And I feel like you're just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna let whatever is supposed to come to me now. And I think that once you do that, and once you surrender and you kind of just like completely let go of what you think should happen and let just everything be, that is when you're going to get a love opportunity, is what I'm feeling that this is, because you have the Lovers twice in this, so I do think it is quite like the theme for this. And then with Temperance, I think it's going to be very fair. I feel like it's gonna be like you guys pour into each other, and it is just something that is very balanced, is what I'm getting, which for a Libra is very important because you guys are all about justice and like making sure that things are fair and balanced. And I think that that's a very important thing to you in relationships, and probably why you feel back here that maybe you weren't getting like what you would consider probably your good karma in relationships before. Let's do an advice card. Advice card for Libra. Advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. Okay, I got the Six of Swords. Yeah, the Six of Swords as advice is really just kind of double confirming what is going to happen. And your advice with the Six of Swords is just to let things unfold naturally, to definitely let go of negativity and to embrace positive change. So I think that what you are currently doing is going to be already doing that, but I feel like it's very important to remember and try to stay focused on what you do have and not to focus too much on what you don't have yet, because it is going to be coming in for you sooner rather than later. I hope that reached a Libra who needed to hear it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.